I don't know if that, like, makes it any better. But I guess I'll just have it. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. See, my mic's still quiet. That's annoying. See, my mic's still quiet. That's annoying. See, my mic's still quiet. That's annoying. See, my... See how this sounds. See how this sounds. See how this sounds. Is it generally just quiet? I guess I don't know. Wait, does that make it sound better? It sound better? I don't know. It sound better? I don't know. It sound better? I don't know. It sound better? It sound better? Alright, 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 shush. Alright, shush. Does it sound better? I don't know. Does it sound better? I don't know. I just don't like how quiet it is. On everything else, it sounds fine. No. 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 Wait. Hang on. This sounds good. Shut up. This sounds good. Shut up. This. Okay, without the. Alright, try now. Alright, try now. Alright, try now. Yeah, it's just no matter what, it just sounds quiet. I don't like that. I think the one that sounded noticeably louder was the clean mic, so I think we're just gonna use that one. Let's test it again. Let's test it again. Yeah, it's just gonna have to be this. Oh well. I'll just have to shout! Oh well. I'll just have to shout! God, even when I shout, it doesn't sound loud. The pop-up jump scare. That's not Bobo. What the fuck am I talking about? Alright, I've got everything. I think I'm all good to go. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, that's fine. Man, it's been a while since I've used the camera. I kind of have this thing like rotting on my monitor, and I just never use it. I don't know why. Before I start, I'm gonna sort out the lighting. It's a bit bright in here. Alright, okay. So I need to keep looking at Streamlabs. Anyways, yeah. So this is probably like, because I think we have reacted to content before. But it got like decent views, so I do want to do like more reactions, specifically reaction videos. I'll when I come back to videos, because I'm still like on a hold for making videos at the minute. I won't say why for now, but it's kind of a stupid reason, but we're not getting into it. That's for another day. We're here to react to more Pars. This guy has been popping up all over my shorts feed, and I would probably make like shorts about him, like reaction shorts about him. Maybe I will. Like maybe the reaction shorts will come back. Maybe. Because they did really well on my channel, to be fair. I was gonna start this stream earlier in the day, but I had plans with my friends, also had other like family shit going on today, so that is that. Anyways, I think it's better if we just start off now.
Australia.
So this guy covers, we're specifically doing this guy because he covers like all of like all the dangerous animals, or like the most like unique animals, whatever you want to say. So it's better for just, yeah, let's just start this. He's done quite a few shorts. And we're going from most popular, so let's run it.
Australia has a lot of spiders, but recently we found a new one, because of course we fucking did. And the new one is the most...
That doesn't surprise me. Australia is hell on earth. But so is like places like South America and shit. They have like really sketchy animals.
Certified Australia moment I've ever seen. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species...
There's 10,000?
...we are home to is the Sydney funnel web.
Oh god. I'm not like a huge fan of spiders. I don't think I have arachnophobia. It's just I sort of just like hate them. I'm not like fully like scared of them. Like obviously if they like come up behind me and like try to try to bite me, I would be pretty terrified. Because it wouldn't. These bloody things are packed with venom. At least not all of them, but like most of them, especially like I'm pretty sure this one is.
The deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the fuck else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick clothes will save you,
wait. Can I go back to that guy?
Australia has a lot of spiders. The bastards have fangs long enough 15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick clothes will...
How many fucking coats and jackets and shit has he got on? God. That's to be an incredibly cold day wherever he is.
Save you. Be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather.
Oh. Awesome.
Now, why do I bring these little nightmares up? What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right, Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger? Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimetres or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge. By comparison, this is the new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt! 4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet? The Newcastle Big Boy. Deadliest spider on the entire fucking globe. Big Boy.
I mean, he is a big boy, to be fair. But it's such an unserious name for how fucking terrifying this thing is.
Only in Australia. Australia has
Australia. Not that I know.
Australia's scariest spider.
Oh, it's the Huntsman. I see clips of this fucker. Well, I don't see him as much now, but like, I used to see the Huntsman spider clips a lot. These fuckers are, ugh. In my opinion, they're like the scariest spider on the planet. Like, look at that thing. Ugh.
Is hiding a deep secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the Huntsman, native to the land down under, and the #1 cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
Oh, why did you jump out?
And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, it is looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those gangly ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicle. Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the Huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters in size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span, and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long. Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build. Unfortunately, the Huntsman is f***ing turbocharged. Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However, that's his big secret. The Huntsman is a big sweetheart.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Oh, god damn it. Ugh. Not the cat ears. It's the cat ears that made me cringe, but everything else just like... fair enough.
You see, despite looking like an SCP, Huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a Huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes, because he's eaten them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control. I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you, they're pretty good company. Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
What now?
Yeah, you see, Huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but, when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you, yeah, they like to sleep in there.
Oh, no. No.
And you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're going to crash the...
That is something, for sure. Yeah, let me just camera a bit. Check in. Just gonna check something real quick. Alright. Alright, let's keep going.
Tyler.
Aussie farmers thought they were being attacked by aliens. But what was actually causing it is so much funnier. This is a wallaby. The
Is that not just a guess? I'm not just
kangaroo's vertically challenged little cousin. Now, to get a little more specific, this is a Bennett's wallaby, native to my home state of Tasmania. And that location is very important.
What do you mean Australian Alabama? What do you...
This seal is Aussie farmers thought they were... Now, to get a little more specific, this is a Bennett's wallaby, native to my home state of Tasmania.
Why it's called Australian Alabama? Sweet home Alabama. Alright, let's keep going.
And that location is very important to the story. Tassie is home to a lot of things. Beautiful views, a seal with a felony record.
Oh, it's Neil the Seal. I've seen this guy. It has like an entire channel on him.
And the nut. However, one thing they tend to leave off the tourism brochures is drugs. Tasmania is the world's largest exporter of legal opium, the main ingredient in opioid painkillers like morphine, with this one tiny island producing 50% of global supply. Now, opium comes from poppy milk, and to get poppy milk, you need to milk poppies.
Oh god. That was not nice to look
And
at.
to produce that 50% of global supply, Tasmanian farmers grow huge fields of these things across the north of the state. However, because throwing these flowers into a crafting table gives you f***ing narcotics, these fields are legally required to be under extremely tight security. Which is why these same poppy farmers became extremely confused when f***ing crop circles showed up in the plant equivalent of a f***ing Town Hall 9 Clash of Clans base. They were understandably absolutely f***ing bewildered by this, and some people even thought it was aliens. So to figure out whether or not it was a Halo Elite drawing this shit, they set up some cameras. And what they saw was this little shit breaking into the field, eating the milk-filled buds, getting absolutely f***eyed, and then hopping in circles until he passed the f*** out.
Oh, that is fucking amazing. This guy just breaks into it.
They thought the f***ing Covenant were invading, and it was a drink-driving wallaby. Aussie farmer. This seal is such a menace that
Oh, it's Neil the Seal. We were just talking about him.
he routinely gets the cops called on him. Introducing our protagonist, Neil the Seal, a 600 kilo absolute unit of a southern elephant seal from my home state of Tasmania in the land down under, who is known for, above all else, being an absolute fucking menace to polite society. But despite his crimes, we all still truly love him. But what are his crimes? Well, see, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general, has regularly been caught trespassing, and then once he has been caught trespassing, belligerently screaming at locals because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle of them. However, hands down, the funniest shit he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work. I shit
what?
you
I
not.
haven't seen
This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this woman's poor letterbox,
No.
and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car. She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway for so damn long. Local news had time to drive out to her house and cover the fucking story. Now, this is a lot of menace for a single seal to cause. But the funniest part of this is, old mate isn't even fully grown.
What?
He's like 5 years old. If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid...
What? They go that big? Huh? What the fuck?
Ass tons of blubber and takes issue with the wall of your house. I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance plan, dude. This seal is such a This wasp is basically a xenomorph. Introducing the tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of the most nightmare-inducing insects on the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography. But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first. Native to Australia, because of course
I wonder what that means.
fucking is. This fucker is the largest wasp on the planet, coming in at a massive 2.5 inches.
I'm usually like, because I actually think I'm scared of wasps than I am of spiders. Because of course these things fly. They fly at you, and also that's why moths scare the shit out of me. Anything that's anything that's like around. What I'm trying to say is, but bees and moths just terrify me. Every time there's one, even if it's like not a deadly one, it just flies at me. I freak out. Cause I don't know why. I just freak out. I'm like, ah!
Which, I mean, boys, we would all agree, well above average, right? Huge. And this is probably the most effective 2 inches has ever been because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet, coming in just barely behind the bullet ant. Pack and a half-inch stinger with a potent venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, my arm, and electric.
That wasn't real, right?
Now, the size and poison aren't just for nothing, because as the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders.
I know I put this in the thumbnail, but oh god, what is he?
Making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. But they don't just execute the spiders. No, that'd be too normal. Hawk wasps use spiders to reproduce.
What?
In one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet,
Pretend you didn't see that. 1 sec. I have to. Just got a message from someone. Alright, we're back. Just had to take care of some stuff. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, the wasp. Tarantula wasp, apparently. Just my shit. Alright, there we go.
Proceeds to fucking jump him. Flying down from above to land a sting into the spider's abdomen, instantly and permanently paralysing it. The Bug Harbour Butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room.
He's dragging him to Diddy's domain or some shit. What the fuck?
Which is where the fucked up part really begins. Because our wasp isn't hungry. It's pregnant.
What's about to go down here?
And proceeds to lay its egg on the paralysed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh fruit right here underneath them. That food being the still paralysed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out, purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh. After it's done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chestburster and fucks off to continue the generational arachnid violation. Anywho, good luck getting any sleep tonight.
Not the scariest thing I've ever seen, but it's definitely awesome.
This isn't a spider.
What?
It's a snake. Introducing the Iranian spider-tailed horned viper, as the name suggests, native to Iran, and you are all probably wondering why the f*** this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his tail. The answer is food. You see, every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi.
We do not speak of his name. Oh my god.
Others eat Remy. And the spider tail, not unlike myself, absolutely fucking loves KFC. Further, birds
Is it about that I've only had KFC once? I think I might
famously tend to fly, and last I checked, nope, ropes don't have wings. So, how does this viper get his zinger box? The answer is again, food. You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So, rather than trying to chase his prey down, this lazy fucker has evolved the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash. You see, when a viper feels like a meal, it'll start the hunt by finding a nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch. And due to the camouflage on his scales, this snake becomes practically invisible. Once he's nice and cozy, he begins to slowly wiggle his tail back and forth in front of his face, perfectly mimicking the motion of an insect. Think of this as him placing his Uber Eats order. Meanwhile, up in the air, our undercooked chicken tender is flying around when, holy shit, a free meal! What a delectable bug, just sitting there on that rock. And so, Tweety Birdie swoops down to grab himself an insect Happy Meal. And just as he's about to reach his meal, this isn't a spider. This bird...
Oh, it's the Kiwis! I know about the Kiwis. They're from New Zealand. That's all I really know about them, though.
Bird has to rearrange its organs and skeleton just to lay an egg.
Oh dear.
This cute little guy is the kiwi bird, a species of ratite native to New Zealand this time, and the absolute poster child for getting cucked by evolution. You see, this walking featherball is actually directly related to the emu, ostrich, and cassowary.
Oh, it's related to those?
being a member of the same family of flightless birds. However, there is a problem. You see, the rest of the Kiwis' bloodline actually looked up a build guide before picking their stat spread, and as such made sure to trade the whole flying thing for something useful. With all of his cousins specking into...
Hi, did you test my mic a sec? It's still a bit quiet, but it's whatever.
Speed, size, and some kind of offensive capability. So that leaves the question, what did the Kiwi pick to make up for not flying? Absolutely f***ing nothing.
Wow.
Kiwis are tiny in comparison to their relatives, coming in at only 4 kilos in weight and 50 centimeters tall. This is because Kiwis evolved largely on an island with no natural predators, so they downsized.
Oh, is that true? Let me see. So they do, but it's like not like crazy ones. Okay.
And traded out the knife feet and bloodlust for just being a little guy with a good attitude, which honestly worked pretty well for them until the British did British things, and
What do we do?
now they have to deal with cats and dogs trying to eat them. And considering this build was not designed for PvP, they have been clapped so hard by invasive species that they are now unfortunately an endangered animal. But getting shafted by the British is just the beginning of the generational violation of the Kiwi, because these poor feathered fruits can't even reproduce without getting f***ed over. You see, the Kiwi bird's cousins are famous for laying huge eggs. I'm talking hit your protein macros in one meal-sized eggs. And you would think that is because they are large. And you would be wrong. Because their vertically challenged cousins have to lay eggs the same
Where's the kiwi? Oh my god. Jesus.
size.
A kiwi bird lays eggs 20% the size of their body. With the egg being so bloody large, it...
Oh. Oh no. Jesus Christ.
rearranges their internal organs and stretches their rib cage just to be able to hold the thing. For reference, that is like a human giving birth to a 15 kilo.
God, it's that bad, yeah. That must be rough.
Kilo child. That's not a bun in the oven anymore. That's a whole f***ing bakery.
This is Australia's most common snake. And that's quite a problem, because it's also one of the world's deadliest.
Great.
Introducing the Eastern
Yeah. I didn't know its name, but I recognize the steak.
brown snake, native to quite literally every state in the land down under. And unluckily for us, this asshole has earned himself a silver medal in the Note Rope Olympics venom category, coming in second place for the most venomous snake in the world. It is worth noting that third and first place are unsurprisingly also both held by Australian snakes. Because God hates us. However, unlike first and third, the toxic middle child here is a far larger problem. Because putting it lightly, he's a cunt. The Eastern Brown is one of the most territorial species of snake in the world, which is a scientific way of saying they operate on the US home defense philosophy. If you dare put a pinky toe onto this guy's property, he will bite your ass, injecting you with a hemotoxin that can send you to heaven via blood clot in under 30 minutes if left untreated.
Yikes.
But hey, stay off his property and he'll leave you alone. Right? Yeah, one problem. His property is your property. That's right, the Eastern Brown doesn't live out in the middle of nowhere like his slightly more deadly cousin. This fucker is so at home in the suburbs, he drives a f***ing Prius. You can find this burnt piece of spaghetti literally anywhere. Go to put your shoes on, he's turned them into a 2-bedroom home. Hop in the car to go to work, Yeah, unfortunately, that's his car now. Get to work on the job site? What do you know? He works here too. Try to take a shower after a long day at work? F off, he's moisturising. You can't even take a in the comfort of your own home without running the risk of the gunny being occupied. In fact, these bastards are so omnipresent that out of the 200 species of snake in the country, this ginormous asshole makes up 60% of snake bites. What a cunt!
It's a cartoon of the bull. God, yeah, that is... The fact that the most common snake is the second venomous snake in the world as well, that is just, like, already brutal.
A gorilla can't beat 100 men in a fight. He gets jumped. But that begs the question, which animal does win?
Is that a hippo?
And the answer, stepping into the ring at 5 meters long and
Yep, that's a hippo.
weighing in at a genuinely frightening 4,500
I did not know they were that heavy.
kilos, I present to you the hippopotamus. Yeah, look, a hippo causing a 100-long line at the gates of heaven after a fight is honestly pretty plausible. You see, despite the fantastic PR work Mugang has done for the hippopotamus community,
Mudang.
doesn't change the fact that Moto here is a sentient Ford F-150, the temperament of a fucking serial killer who can win this fight for one very specific reason. You can't fucking hurt it. You say the hippopotamus is possibly the tankiest land animal on the fucking planet, packing an unbelievably thick 2-inch hide. Now look, we all know 2 inches is a lot, especially in the sheets, but in the streets of the African savannah, this makes them practically Don't believe me? Here is a hippopotamus walking away from 10 lions trying to convert it into a family meal. Notice how the hippopotamus does not give a single fuck.
If Mufasa and his extended family can't hurt it, neither can you. However, don't let the fact that it's walking away fool you here. The hippopotamus is not a peaceful animal. They are, in fact, violent, psychopathic, 4.5-ton thundercats that can and will bite you in half. A hippo's jaw produces 2,000 psi of pure crushing force. So if he catches your ass, you are the watermelon.
And as if the hydraulic press wasn't bad enough, don't forget they've got 2 20-inch fangs in that mouth that'll put a hole in you big enough to stick your f***ing arm through. But honestly, the bite doesn't even f***ing matter. It weighs 4.5 tons and can run at 30k an hour. Getting hit by a charging hippo is like getting hit by a f***ing bus.
There is no way we are winning a fight against something that could probably take out 10 people just by rolling over.
In summary, don't f with the hungry hippo.
Oh my god, yeah, don't fuck with the hook. Don't hit with the... I can't speak. Don't fuck with the hippos.
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital.
The title was put animals. I didn't realize we're gonna have to put plants in the title, but I won't, because it's mostly animals. But we'll watch this anyway. Maybe just because I put a Spider-Man meme. Just trying to get myself comfy, yeah. Alright, here we go.
Dying.
This is the Gimpy plant.
The what? The what? The what? Can you say that again?
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital.
Dying.
This is the Gimpy plant.
The Gimpy plant. Okay.
A piece of foliage native to the land down under. And surprising no one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet. Because yeah, no, of course man, even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland, these hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs that upon closer inspection aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands
Yeah. That's fun.
Of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin if you so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin.
Oh. Great.
And cause absolutely excruciating pain.
Oh god. Oh, fuck me.
I mean, like comedic levels of pain. With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted,
Well, at the same time?
and another woman saying that it was straight up more painful than childbirth, and she'd given birth 4 times.
Oh dear. Yeah, this plan's no joke then.
And the f***ed up part is, the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this spiteful c*** of a plant is hurting you purely for the love of the game.
No, conquest, oh god, no.
Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin here can continue hurting you for literal years after being stung. This is because those thousands of little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And with how thin they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin-emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years, releasing more neurotoxin any time that they're moved or disturbed.
This constant, chronic, agonising pain is so unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people Alt F4ing existence to make it stop.
Oh god. That is... Wow.
This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper.
Oh no. That poor guy. Oh no.
I don't think it gets much worse than neurotoxin to the nuts.
No. No, it is not. Oh god. Alright, next one.
This spider can remove your limb.
What now?
But how? Introducing the brown recluse, native to the United States of America, and a prime example of don't judge a book by its cover. Because despite only coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length,
Oh. It's quite small.
and rocking the spider equivalent of default character customization, this little f***er is a level 500 rot build that gives Melania a run for her money. You see, a bite from a recluse starts in the most American way possible, with you accidentally stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights. But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's gonna settle on biting your ass. Now, that initial bite's pretty painless. You smack him away, all's well. There is just one small problem. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of necrotic venom coursing through your veins, which at first does nothing. You walk back to your house, the bite starts to sting a little more. You feel sick. The wound swells, and the blood vessels around the bite burst, turning it a deep red. Over the next few days, that colour shifts from red to purple to black, as the venom literally destroys and kills the surrounding tissue in a process called necrosis. This causes the skin to literally rot and fall off of your body, and if you don't catch it in time, that rot's gonna spread. If you're lucky, it'll only make you violently ill and leave permanent scarring. If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading, and venom starts to destroy your blood cells and shut your organs down. Now, there's kind of only one solution to that, but you weren't using that arm anyway, right?
That's why they said could remove your limbs. Yeah. Oh, that is awful.
The week has 100.
Everyone fucking hates this guy for a really good reason.
You see, this nitwit is Igor Litvinchuk.
Igor.
And what
And now we got a person. What do you know?
while on holiday in Hawaii, a local caught him in 4K throwing a fucking rock at the head of a Hawaiian monk seal called Lani.
Dick.
What are you doing?
Now, stoning wildlife already qualifies you as a grade A pump action cunt. But this is especially heinous because the Hawaiian monk seal is critically endangered. There's only around 1,500 of them left. Now, when locals rightfully tore him a new asshole and told him he was going to be fined for it, his response was, "I'm rich. I don't care."
Okay.
Just want to talk to him.
Yeah, as it turns out, the walking ad for birth control here probably should have paid attention, because that shit went triple platinum viral and started a domino effect that wrecked his fucking life. He got doxxed, the two trucking companies he owns got review bombed into the fucking floor, and he pissed off the mayor of Maui so badly that he has personally directed the state and federal government to throw the book at the cunt. He is facing a minimum of a $70,000 fine and a year in prison. But charges take a while to stick, and he could still wriggle out of them with a good lawyer.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman.
Which is why, while he was trying to walk back to his hotel, someone who I will be referring to as Hawaiian Batman jumped him and beat the fucking brakes off of him. Now, I would never condone vigilante violence, and neither does the Hawaiian government. But, when they were investigating this incident, no one who saw it, for the life of them, could identify who did it. It must have been the wind. So, they never caught the guy. However, Hawaiian Senator Brenton Awa, after also making it clear that he doesn't condone violence,
Our attorney over here wants to make it clear we don't condone violence, but
wrote the guy a letter of recognition for protecting the environment and dubbed him the ambassador of Aloha. Which, first of all, fucking based. But second, when they give the dude that bashed you an award, that is the universe telling you that you're a waste of air that should have been blown into a crusty sock, you Everyone fucking
What a dick.
Wombats defend themselves by, throwing it back. But to understand how the fuck they actually do it, you're gonna need to learn a little bit about them first. You see, Australia is home to 3 species of these bad boys, all of them equally adorable, and very importantly, all being burrowers, meaning they dig out a nice little hole for themselves and the family to live in, because, like the rest of us, they can't afford a fucking house in this economy, man.
Yeah.
They go to around 1.3 metres in length, but despite being small, they are built like fucking tanks.
Oh god, yeah, look at them. I mean, that's like little bears. But like friendly.
Weighing in at a chunky ass 35 kilos.
They also kind of look like they got like feet like platypuses, like sloths. It's cool.
But despite their weight, I shit you not, they have a top speed of 40k an hour. Now, the fact that they can nearly get booked in a school zone, coupled with them being a tank-class marsupial, forms the start of their defense strategy. So you see, a fun fact about wombat anatomy is they spect all their defense points into their ass.
Alright. Yeah, sure.
Rather than having fat and muscle, a wombat's cheeks are made out of 4 thick plates of fused cartilage, making it extremely solid. And this Kevlar BBL allows for the fucking funniest defense mechanism I have ever seen on an animal. Basically, if a predator tracks down Mr. Wombat to his burrow, it'll stick its head in and start trying to dig him out. In response, the Wombat will line his ass up with the tunnel door, chuck the gear shifter into reverse, and fucking floor it backwards up the tunnel into his aggressor, slamming his ass into its head. The impact then squashes the predator between his steel cheeks and the roof of the burrow. Straight up.
Hold on.
Crushing its skull like a Mortal Kombat fatality. I cannot make this shit up. Wombat's